Is it recording?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Here we go. I'll give you the sentences from the start. Have a look at this sentence. He likes He's done a good job. This is one sentence. He likes He's done a good job. It's hard. This is Jesus. Jesus says, it's hard when you're a teacher. Okay, these are the two sentences. He likes he's done a good job. Okay. Okay, I'll give it to you in Spanish. But you know, it's a passive. It's a passive. So people tell him, people tell him that he's done a good job. Now make it passive. Make it a passive gerund. I need a passive gerund here. A passive gerund. Passive gerund is being done. Yeah? Being done. So people tell him that he's done a good job. So he likes he's done a good job. A passive gerund like this with the verb to tell. Can you complete it? With the verb to tell. A passive gerund. He likes he's done a good job. Oh, congratulations, John. You've done a good job. Oh yeah, John. He likes he's done a good job.
Being told.
He likes being told. He likes being told he's done a good job. Very good. Then Jesus said, it's hard when you're a teacher. Here with the verb to like. With the verb to like, and I want now a passive infinitive. Passive infinitive. A passive infinitive is to be done. To be done is a passive infinitive. To be done. So give me a passive infinitive with like. You know, it's hard when you're a teacher. To be done with the verb to like. I think you can do it, Marina. Or anybody. Gabriela, I know you can do it.
It's hard to be liked.
It's hard to be liked. It's hard to be liked when you're a teacher. Okay? It's hard to be liked when you're a teacher. Alright, so it's hard to be liked. To be liked, this is a passive infinitive. To be done. What is done? Past participle. What is liked? Past participle. So to be and then past participle. Now, he likes being told. What is being told? That is a passive gerund. So you have ing and then past participle. Okay? When do we use passive gerund? Being done, being told, or passive infinitive, to be done, to be liked. We use those for actions that are done to the subject. I repeat, we use this for actions that are done to the subject. So, he likes being told. Who likes being told? He, the subject. It's hard to be liked when you're a teacher. It's hard to be liked. To be liked, an action done to the teacher, yeah? To Jesus, in this example. It's hard to be liked. Passive infinitive or passive gerund. I repeat. So, ing, past participle, being done, being told, or infinitive, past participle. To be done, to be liked. All right. This is difficult to understand for Spanish people because these are passives. Okay? Passive and passive. And the passives are difficult for Spanish people because it's not natural for Spanish people. Yeah, we don't say in Spanish, le gusta ser dicho. We don't say that in Spanish. In Spanish we say, le gusta que le digan. Yeah, so it's difficult for Spanish people because we don't use in Spanish this type of structures. For example, it's hard to be like, es difícil ser gustado. Ser gustado? We don't say that in Spanish. In Spanish we would say, es difícil gustar. Yeah, we would say. So, because in Spanish we use different structures, it's difficult for you guys to understand the passive. The passive. The passive with gerund and the passive with infinitive. So far so good? Okay, let me give you another pair of sentences here. All right, she congratulated them. She congratulated them. The project. Another sentence. By the end of the week. By the end of the week, I hope the project. Okay, I think this one is okay for Spanish minds. She congratulated them. The project. By the end of the week, I hope the project. Okay. How would you say, I'll give it to you in Spanish. She congratulated them, the project, por haber completado the project. How would you say that in English? She congratulated them por haber completado the project. How would you say that in English? Por haber completado. This time, the translation into Spanish is beautiful and perfect. So how would you say that? Marina? Almost there. Okay, I'll give you the beginning. For.
For finishing the project.
Very good. For finishing or, por haber completado. Haber. Having finished. Very good. For having finished or having finished the project. That's all right. For having finished the project. And again, the same one here. Now give it to me with complete. With the verb to complete. Yeah. By the end of the week, I hope. Oops, no. This one is going to be different. This one is going to be with to. By the end of the week, I hope to. Espero haber completado el proyecto. Haber completado. How do you say that in English?
Have completed.
Full sentence, Danny.
Yeah, by the end of the week, I hope to have completed the project.
Very good. To have completed. Yeah. To have completed. To have completed. Okay, so what do we have here? This is a perfect, I would say having finished. Having finished, yeah? This is a perfect gerund. This is a perfect gerund. Having finished. Because we have ing and pp. Perfect gerund. It's a perfect gerund because we have ing and pp, past participle. And what is this? To have completed. That is a perfect infinitive. Perfect infinitive because we have have and then pp. When do we use this? To emphasize that an action is completed or finished. I repeat, we use the perfect gerund and the perfect infinitive to emphasize that an action or event has been finished, has been completed. Yeah? For having finished, to have completed. To emphasize that something has been finished or completed. So far, so good? Okay, I'm gonna give you a couple of sentences now. Shall we continue? What is the difference between these two sentences? I would like to stay in that hotel. I would like to stay in that hotel. And the other one, I would like to have stayed. I would like to have stayed in that hotel. I would like, as you see, the sentences are very similar. I would like, and then to stay, to have stayed in that hotel. What is the difference? Marina, try. What is the difference between A and B?
B is past,
Uh-huh.
and the first one is a present and future.
Okay, so this is a present desire. I would like to stay in that hotel. It's a present desire. I would like to do it, but I haven't done it yet. I would like to have stayed in that hotel. I would like to have stayed in that hotel. It's about the past, right? Do you think it's a regret or not? It's a regret. Did you stay or not? But I didn't. Yeah? It's a regret. This one is a regret. Yeah? You didn't do it. You didn't do it. It's a regret, okay? So be careful with this. To have stayed. Okay, in this example it's a regret, yeah? But it's something, as you said, something about the past, yeah? Earlier action, yeah? Something about the past, earlier action. So how would you translate this? I would like to stay. Me gustaría alojarme. I would like to have stayed. Me gustaría haberme alojado. So to have, yeah, here would be haberme in this case, yeah? And this is a PP, yeah? A PP. So it's about the past, yeah? So this is the difficult thing, yeah? The jump from the just infinitive to a perfect infinitive. This is the thing you have to dominate now in the C1 level, yeah? The perfect infinitives as well. I would like to have stayed, but I didn't stay, yeah? Haberme alojado. So far so good. Okay, next. Have a look at these sentences now. Okay, I love a movie right now. I love a movie right now. It seems that, well, instead of it seems, I'm gonna use she, and I'm gonna use algo. Algo seems right now. Oops. Right now. Okay. I love a movie right now. Okay. Easy with the verb to watch. How would you complete that sentence? Oh dear, I'm here in the classroom. I would love a movie right now. I love watching a movie right now. That is correct. ING is correct. But I want you to give me another structure which is starting with to be or with to. One more time, Alex. To be.
I would love to be watching a movie right now.
To be watching. To be watching. So I love watching a movie, is alright. But the one I'm teaching you today is with the infinitive. Yeah? We have infinitive and then we have ing. I love to be watching a movie right now. Have a look at almu. Almu with cuff. It's not correct because you're not cuffing. You're not cuffing almu. But imagine that almu is cuffing. Oh, almu seems right now. Again with to be and then ing. Almu seems to be cuffing right now. To be cuffing. So where are these structures that I'm teaching you now? I'm teaching you that you can use infinitive with to and then ing. Infinitive with to, ing. Infinitive with to, ing. To talk about an action which is in progress. around the time we're talking about. Yeah? To talk about an action which is in progress. An action or a desire. You call this continuous infinitive. Yeah? This is called the continuous infinitive. Because you have infinitive and then ing. Infinitive with two and then ing. This is called the continuous infinitive. All right? Continuous infinitive. To talk about an action which is happening around the time we're talking. In this case, the time we're talking about is right now. So far, so good. Shall we continue? Okay, have a look at this sentence. It's no use. It's no use. There's no point. There's no use. There's no point. And it's no good. Okay, these are some expressions that I want you to learn. It's no use. There's no point. It's no good. And then in an exam. Can you give me some ideas to complete the sentence? Guys, listen to me, please. It's no use in an exam. Please listen to me. There's no point in an exam. To copy or copying? Instead of copying, there's another verb in English. Which one is more common in English? Yeah? Cheat. So, it's no use to cheat, it's not use cheating, or it's not use cheat in an exam. ING, infinitive with to, or infinitive without to? Cheating, cheat, or to cheat?
Cheating.
Full sentence.
There's no point cheating in exam.
Cheating in an exam. So ing. What I want you to learn right now is that with this expression, and with this expression, they are followed by gerund. Ing. Yeah? There's no point listening to him. Yeah? There's no good listening to him. It's no good cheating. There's no point cheating. There's no use cheating. After these expressions, you need a gerund. Okay? Ing. These three expressions need ing. This is an example with cheat. Yeah? Any other verb would need ing. Okay, next. Have a look at this. I agree. I agree. It. Okay, very simple. With the verb to do. I agree. It. Do, to do, or doing? We just did it before. I agree to do it. Okay, now this is a verb. Agree. A verb that requires infinitive with to. Can you convert this verb into a noun? Agree is a verb. Can you convert it into a noun? What is the noun for agree? Agreement. Agreement. Okay. Agree needs to plus infinitive. Agree is a verb. If we convert it into a noun, it is agreement. So imagine now I make a sentence. We have an agreement. It. What would you say? Do, to do, or doing? Doing. So what am I teaching you right now? I'm teaching you guys that when the verb requires infinitive with to, the noun that comes from that verb, oops, why did I write doing? Why did I do that? We have an agreement to do it. To do it. So what am I teaching you guys? I'm teaching you that if a verb requires to plus infinitive, then the noun that comes from that verb also requires to plus infinitive. That's what I'm teaching you right now. That's what I'm teaching you. So far so good. Okay, let's do the same exercise very quickly with another example. For example, I don't know, another verb. For instance, plan. Yeah, plan. I plan with study for the exam. I plan to study or studying? To study, yeah. I plan to study. Okay. Plan is a verb and it requires to plus infinitive. What is the noun? What is the noun for plan? I have a plan. Do you have a plan? Yes, I have a plan. So the noun is plan. Yeah? Okay, so we can say we have a plan. We have a plan for the exam. Again, we need study, to study or studying? To study. Okay, this is just another example, all right? So if the verb requires to plus infinitive, then the noun, plan in this case, also requires to plus infinitive. Remember that. So far so good. Shall we continue? 2 more minutes, we're about to finish. Okay, look at the fridge. Imagine that you're at home and you say to a family member, look at the fridge. Look at the fridge. There's enough. There's enough. There's too much. There's enough. There's too much. There's a lot. There's plenty. And then continue the sentence. Oh, I don't have much space, but yeah, we can do it here. Would you say, okay, with the verb to eat? 3 possibilities: eat, to eat, or eating. Eat, to eat, or eating. Infinitive with to or without to, or a gerund. Hey, look at the fridge. There's enough. There's too much. There's a lot. There's plenty. Full sentence. There is enough to eat. There is too much to eat. There's a lot to eat. There's plenty to eat. So what am I teaching you right now? That after quantifiers, you need to plus infinitive. Quantifiers, enough, too much, a lot, plenty, etc. After them, you need to plus infinitive. Quantifiers, to plus infinitive. So far so good. Is that clear? Quantifiers, to plus infinitive. Okay, have a look at this sentence now. 2 minutes to finish. Oh my God. There's a lot of food. There's a lot of food. Okay. There are too many topics. Look at the exam. The exam is too long. There are too many topics. There are too many topics. Okay, I'm gonna give you the infinitive. As we said before, here we have too many. Here we have a lot. What are these? These are quantifiers. So, a lot of food to eat. Oh, look at the exam. There are too many topics to pass. Again, to plus infinitive. To plus infinitive. But here, I want you to make a reference to the person or the object who suffers that. So for example, there's a lot of food. Okay, let's, for example, Alba. Alba could be the protagonist, yeah, of these sentences. Oh my God, there's a lot of food to eat. What do we need here? For Alba to eat. Oh, there's a lot of food for Alba to eat. Oh my God, look at that exam about philosophy at high school that Alba needs to do. There are too many topics to pass. Again, I'll give you Alba here and the preposition for. There are too many topics for Alba to pass. So what am I teaching you here? I'm teaching you this structure. In a structure in which you have for plus person or object. And then to plus infinitive. Again, here the same. For plus person or object. And then to plus infinitive. This is a typical expression, yeah? So it's the same as before. It's quantifier, infinitive with to. Quantifier, infinitive with to. But here we add the person. The person with for. So far so good. Shall we continue? Oh, we're about to finish, I promise. Okay. Is there anywhere? Is there anywhere? Is there anywhere? No. There's nowhere. There's nowhere. Okay, with the verbs eat and go. Eat for the first one, go for the second one. Is there anyone? Eat, to eat, or eating? Is there anyone eating? Is there anywhere eat, or is there anywhere to eat? To eat, yeah? Is there anywhere to eat? No, there's nowhere. Go, to go, or going?
To go.
To go. What am I teaching you right now? I'm teaching you that after words like anywhere, nowhere, and any other similar words, like for example, somewhere, yeah? Somewhere, or any other word like that, yeah? Anywhere, nowhere, somewhere, yeah? After words like this, yeah? With where, you need infinitive with to, yeah? After anywhere, nowhere, somewhere, words like this, they need to be followed by infinitive with to. Yeah, nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go. So far so good. About to finish. Have a look at this example. Oh my God. I don't know what or where Okay, with do and go again. Give it to me, Danny.
Know what to do
I don't know what to do
or what to go.
or where to go. Yeah? So what am I teaching you right now? After question words, what is what? What is where? These are question words. After question words, can you think of more question words? These are what, where, who, how. Any other? When, which. Okay. Who's a little bit weird in this case because that's possessive. Another one, why. So after all of them, except why, you need infinitive with to. I repeat, after question words, after all of them, except why, you need infinitive with to. What to do, where to go, who to ask, how to do it, what to say, when to go. Yeah? Infinitive with to, with the exception of why. Yeah? So far so good? Why is the exception? Why? Why is why the exception? This is the English language. The English language is full of exceptions. Why? Why? Okay, and then the last, I promise, this is the last. Okay, who was the first person to step on the moon? Oh yeah, Neil Armstrong, okay. Ooh, how do you spell Armstrong? I don't remember. Is it arm, like an
Yeah.
arm?
I think.
Ah yeah, Armstrong.
Yeah.
Now I understand. Strong arm. Yeah. Neil Armstrong, yeah, was the first. Have you seen the movie? First Man? First Man, really good movie with Ryan Gosling. Yeah. Ryan Gosling playing Neil Armstrong. First Man. Yeah. First man on the moon. Neil Armstrong was the first man on the moon. Another sentence. All right, more normal sentence. Laura was the last student the classroom. Okay, a couple of verbs. Walk and leave. Neil Armstrong was the first man on the moon. Infinitive with to, without to, or gerund? Gabriela, give us the full sentence.
Neil Armstrong was the first man.
To walk or walking on the moon? What do you think, Alex?
Walk.
The first man walk?
No, walk.
Okay, infinitive with to. The first man to walk on the moon. Yeah, the first man to walk on the moon. Laura was the last student in the classroom with leave.
To have left.
To have left, I would accept it. Give it to me more simple, not perfect infinitive, but just infinitive.
Laura was the first student that to leave.
Very simple, yeah? To leave the classroom. What am I trying to teach you here? After first, the word first, last, I'm gonna use another color. First, last, second, third, or any superlative. Any superlative like best or whatever. After first, last, second, third, or any superlative, best, most. What do you need? Infinitive with to. Infinitive with to. And this is the end of the grammatical explanation. How long did it take? Was it a long time?
Why you gonna use working, for example, like the first?
They would totally understand.